Hi friends, welcome to another episode of Running with Alicia. I'm Alicia, a doubly certified run coach, here to teach you some things about running. I'm glad you're here, now let's get into it. Hi friends, on today's episode we're going to talk about all things recovery. There's many things to talk about, including tools, proper hydration and fuel, and even your sleep. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first tip for recovery actually happens before you even start running. So you want to make sure that you're properly warming up before you run. Now this can be walking, it can be dynamic stretching, which I have another video that I will link below on dynamic stretching. But doing this will help aid in recovery so that your muscles aren't so sore when you're finishing your run. All right, so now that we've done the run, let's move into different recovery tools that you can use. So one thing that I always recommend is an Epsom salt bath. Now I know not everybody is equipped with a bathtub in their home, nor does everybody like to take a bath. But if you are willing to take a bath, an Epsom salt bath, which is magnesium sulfate, will definitely help. If you're not willing to take a bath or don't have a bath in your home, another option is by Dr. Teal's, their magnesium lotion. They have different scents, and this will also help get the magnesium into your muscles to help aid in recovery. The next thing to help aid in recovery are many different tools. The first tool is a roller. Now this is a mini travel roller, which I love because it's a little bit firmer than some of the ones. And I feel like because I'm a small person, I'm able to get into my muscles in my legs a lot easier with a smaller roller. Now they make larger adaptions. They have ones with different textures on them, but rolling out is always going to be a good option. Now I know not everybody likes to foam roll, and that's okay. There are many other options to get that lactic acid flowing. One option is a handheld roller. Now this is going to be more your pressure versus your body's pressure on the roller, but you will use this similarly to a foam roller. You massage down your legs, putting the pressure on yourself. Another option is a handheld massager. Now there's a lot of different brands and different sizes of these and different adaptations for the tool heads. This is a travel size one, which I like because then I'm able to take it on my vacation races, but there are other options as well. Remember, you don't have to spend a fortune to make sure that you have proper recovery tools. All of the tools that I'm showing you can be affordable, less than $100, even less than $80 sometimes, depending on the tool. There's also things like massage boots. Now, I know there are brands out there that are hundreds of dollars. Trust me, you don't need to spend hundreds of dollars to get proper massage boots. Now, if you want to spend the hundreds of dollars and get the fancy blow up massage boots, you can. But there are other options that are more affordable for compression devices that go onto your leg. What it does is it works like a blood pressure cuff. So it will get firmer and less firm. It gets the lactic acid and the blood flow going in your legs to help aid in recovery. The next tool that I want to show you is what is called a gua sha. If you're not familiar with the term gua sha, I will put the spelling here. It is a Chinese medicine tool that is used to scrape the muscle and to help get that blood flowing. There are things like gua shas that are for your face that you can massage and can help with wrinkles. That's not the ones we're talking about today, but that may be the ones that you're most familiar with. There are also gua sha tools like this one, which is a crescent-shaped body gua sha. And there's things like this, which is more of a scraping gua sha. These can help to move that lactic acid and get the blood flowing to help aid it in recovery. The scraping tools are also great if you have things like plantar fasciitis to scrape on the bottom of your feet. Now you want to be careful if you're using something like a gua sha because you don't want to push too hard because you can bruise yourself. But they do help a lot, and I have found personally that it has greatly improved my recovery experience. The next tip that I have for recovery is to stretch, stretch, stretch. You want to make sure that you're stretching after those long runs and getting those joints moved around. I also have a video that I will link in the caption below on my everyday stretching routine. This can be a simple 5 to 10 minute stretching routine that you do. This will help get your joints moving and help so that you're not so stiff after those long runs. You also may want to do things like yoga. Please don't do yoga and move into a whole bunch of positions if you're not used to it, but doing some beginner style yoga and moving your body body in the way that yogis do can help aid in that recovery process. Another big part of recovery is after your run, making sure that you're getting some protein within 30 minutes to an hour after your run. This is going to help because the protein helps your muscles to restore themselves. So things like hard-boiled eggs, yogurt, protein shakes, edamame, those type of things are great to grab some protein after your run and help aid in recovery. You also want to make sure that you're getting proper hydration and some electrolytes after your run. When you're running, you're sweating and you're losing electrolytes. So not only is it important while you're running to get some electrolytes, but after your runs is also important. You also want to make sure that you're eating well and getting proper sleep. Now, I know sleep is not the easiest thing for a lot of people, but sleep is going to be super important for recovery. Making sure you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep after those long runs can definitely help aid in recovery. If you're tired, your muscles are tired, everything is tired, and then it can't properly recover itself. If you're running again on tired muscles, then you're at risk for injury, and we don't want that. So make sure that you're getting proper sleep. A few more recovery tips are making sure that you're resting the day after a really long run. So what does that mean? It doesn't mean that you necessarily just lounge on the couch all day. Now you can spend some time just resting, but you do want to keep that lactic acid flowing. So going for a short walk, going in the pool, or even on a stationary bike can be beneficial to aid in recovery. You don't want to be sedentary completely after those long runs, but you do want to make sure that you give your body time to rest. Another thing you can do after your long run is put your feet on a wall or just raise them. This is going to help to keep that blood flowing and help so that your legs are less fatigued and reduce the swelling. You can also use things like compression sleeves or compression socks. These also work to keep that blood flowing. These can also help with the swelling that may occur after your long runs. The last and final tip I have is to make sure you're listening to your body. Recovery is a very personal process, so finding what works for you, but also listening to your body. If you're having that delayed onset muscle soreness, make sure to listen to that. If your body is telling you that it's thirsty, make sure that you're hydrating. Our bodies are very smart and will tell us what they need, but sometimes we do need to help it in the recovery process as well. So making sure you're proactive in your recovery is going to be beneficial to your running experience. I hope this helped give you some ideas on what to do for recovery. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you aren't already, please make sure to follow. I hope you have a good day. Happy running!